This video was made possible by contributions to this YouTube channel by members like you. Thank you. Ah, the gun show. Pinnacle of the American firearms experience. Where else can one go to be given the hairy eyeball by wheelchair-bound boomers, while you look at overpriced Mosin Nagants with a reproduction PU scope attached to them, and a 10-year-old sticker haphazardly slapped on the stock purporting the dubious claim of original 1944 Soviet sniper rifle from Stalingrad, where Chinese manufactured optics made of only the highest quality pot metal and literally zero manufacturer name on them sit side by side with surplus French military rifles covered in the dust of 37 different warehouses, and Yugoslavian SKSs with an $800 price tag on them. You ask the owner for a more reasonable price and he all but spits on you and says, "I know what I got, sonny." Everything smells like the back of an army surplus store that was once flooded by a small lake. Everyone looks like they're 15 minutes overdue for their insulin. And if you so much as look at that Mark IV Webley, the owner will make horrible grunting noises that at some point before the fourth stroke he had would have been in English. And let's not forget the table of not interwar German military memorabilia. Historical value. After attending a gun show, one is often left with a film on their hands that is most likely 70% asbestos, less money than they entered with, and a profound sense of disappointment. It is never the most enjoyable experience, and honestly, I don't particularly recommend it. Anyway, check out this crap I bought at the gun show. In fairness, not every gun show is like this. My particular one isn't great, but it's all I got, so. I went to the gun show looking for clips in an in-stock cleaning kit for my M1 Garand that I recently got, because for anyone who's been to a gun show before, you know that there is a lot of World War II stuff. At least there used to be. I couldn't find a single clip. Well, okay, I'm being slightly disingenuous. There were 74-year-old bandoliers of M1 Garand clips loaded with 30-06. But as you may recall, I recently purchased an M1 Garand in 308, so those didn't do me much good. And they were $75. And there was one guy selling M1 Garand clips, but he was charging $5 a piece for them. And they were more iron oxide than Parkerized steel, so that was a hard pass. One old dude that I knew would be there that has M1 stuff has long since been cleaned out of cleaning kits. So I was kinda SOL. Oh, on the topic of the M1, pro tip for you guys, I learned how to never get Garand thumb. Check this out. If you use your pinky, the bolt... Okay, so I may have been slightly misled. Make sure that the rounds are put into the clip with the first round always on the right side of the clip, and then when you insert it into the rifle, make sure the palm of your hand rests against the charging handle. Press the clip all the way down until the bolt clicks and tries to move forward. As long as you keep constant pressure on the clip, the bolt will not move. Then just move your hand out of the way. Simple. Anyway, the gun show. After wandering around for a while, nobody had what I was looking for, but like the good trash goblin I am, I did find some other crap I wanted to buy anyway. Check these things out! Oh wow, plastic bags, that's super cool. Yeah, they are cool. Shut up. Listen, back while I was in the military, we would have these little calibration cards for our weapon gauges. They'd have the last date they were calibrated and what the readings were. We would keep those in these bags, usually along with the gauges, because they were generally small and would up and vanish like I would when a sergeant came around looking for volunteers for a work detail. I've never really seen them anywhere outside of the army, and the dude running the table just gave them to me for free when I told him about that, which was really nice of him. This one has some residue from a sticker, so I'll have to see if I can get rid of that with Goof Off or something. I got this old multi-tool that is literally a Gerber Multiplier 600, but with the extra thick pliers on it. The dude I got it from just has literal buckets full of knives and screwdrivers and multi-tools that he buys from TSA auctions of stuff that they've stolen from airline passengers. I'm sorry, did I say stole? That's my bad. Let me rephrase that.
TSA auctions off the stuff that they steal from you at the airport.
I got this because I have ADHD and poor impulse control. Oh, you wanted a reason beyond that. Oh, okay. This one is kind of cool because it's not really plainly marked Gerber anywhere on the exterior. It says Fiskars on both sides, but the plain edge and serrated blade are marked Gerber. Also, apparently the file is made by Simmons, or is it Simons? I also thought it was kind of neat that it's got this massive off all and wire stripper on it that I like to call the Doom Slayer. seriously, I'm kind of scared of this thing.
I crave the blood of the damned, feed me souls.
Anyway, it's neat because you really don't see these 1990s Fiskars marked multi-tools much anymore. I think this one is basically the Gerber Mr. Pinchy or multiplier tool, but I can't really find much info on it because Google sucks now. You can actually unscrew most of the stuff on it, which is really neat that it's user serviceable, though I think Fiskars just wants you to buy a new one instead of trying to fix the one you currently have.
Take me apart and I will read about your life essence.
I took it apart and cleaned it and lubricated it,
That was very nice, thank you.
as well as applied some Loctite to the screws when I reassembled it. I had to do that because this thing was grosser than underneath your college roommate's bed. Or your college bed. Or your bed now. Clean your room. I may use some oil and really fine steel wool and try to clean the rust off of it a little bit. I don't know how much I'll actually use this tool though, because these frame tensioning lock tools kind of suck. Not gonna use it, he says. Look, thing is already gonna pay for itself. I also got this Leatherman Micra from the same guy. I really like this one has tiny scissors on it instead of little tiny, almost unusable pliers. I also like how used it looks. Basically almost all the red has come off, and now in retrospect, I kind of wish I'd gotten a normal stainless one, because while I was cleaning this, more red coating flaked off of it. Yay! Look, I thought it was anodizing, not paint, okay? I also really like how the lettering is stamped onto the body of this one. It pleases me. The typeface they chose for the word micro is really cool. Look at that A. I was thinking I would add it to this iPack that I throw in my hiking bag because of the tweezers and tiny scissors, but honestly, the Leatherman Free might be a better choice. The Micra does have bigger, more effective scissors on it though, so who knows. I got these two Beretta 92F or M9 magazines that are probably older than you are. This one is from December of 2005, and this one is from October of 2006. I love that the one from 05 is marked restricted law enforcement government use only. While I don't like magazine restrictions, I do think it's fun when magazines are marked like that. I don't know why, because I'm weird. Probably. Neither of them appear to have been used at all because there's no brass skid marks on the follower. And honestly, they're both in pretty good shape for magazines that are old enough to legally vote. Oh, by a weird coincidence, when I got home, I dug out the M9 mags that I kept from when I was in the military and found that I had somehow purchased the exact same ones I already owned. Same manufacturers. The Airtronic one was literally made the same month. Wait, which of these were the new ones and which were the old ones? Shit. Now you may be asking, oh, you got M9 magazines. I bet you have a really cool M9.
Yes. That's it? No.
Not because I don't want to show it to you, but because it's, not here yet. As I was walking around the gun show, I was also bidding on a Beretta 92G Brigadier Elite on Gunbroker. Again, because I have ADHD and poor impulse control. And I really want to clone the Samurai Edge pistol from the Resident Evil remake. I got the Brigadier Elite because it's a really cool gun. Beretta doesn't make this version anymore, and they're not getting any cheaper, so I decided to jump on it. Well, that's it for now. I just wanted to show off the crap I bought at the gun show. Thank you so much to all my channel members. I hope you enjoyed getting early access to the video, and I will see you all the next time. Oh, and because I keep getting a bunch of comments on it, the backdrop that I've been using is actually an East German duffel bag that I bought like 10 years ago. I mean, it makes a really good backdrop, so I just keep using it.